There's been a ton of investment and innovation in self-driving cars. What are some of the opportunities that you're seeing in terms of your research? I know we've both been working on it. What are you seeing out there in the field?
Thanks for the question. For a car to be completely autonomous, we need to substitute a human being with technology. There are three things that a human being brings to the process. It's an ability to sense, an ability to process, an ability to act on the processed information. In my view, it is more clear today how we are going to do the sensing part and the acting part. It's less clear for me how we are going to accomplish the processing part. To be honest, I'm not quite sure we will ever get to the processing required to completely eliminate a human being, which is why I'm a bit cautious on my view as to how quickly we see these autonomous cars on the roads. That said, I'm looking for interesting investment opportunities in companies that can supply an ability to sense and act. Infineon is an example of a company that provides sensors and actuators that go into cars that give them an ability to act and sense.
So the key trend seems to be definitely the proliferation of sensors in these cars, right? We need to have redundancy, whether it's your eyes
Yep.
and other different senses that humans use. So when it's LiDAR,
Yeah.
lasers
Yeah.
is one, right?
Yeah. So to your point, the most important thing is to be able to see what's going on when we are driving, and we have a camera that does that for us in a car. But clearly, a camera is limited in its ability to see when it's raining or it's dark, and so we need to complement it with other technologies such as radar and LiDAR. That brings an important question. Processing is also an important part of the whole picture. What's your sense of whether we will get to the processing required to get to an autonomous car?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the big challenges when you think about it's one step to collect all the data in real time, but then you actually have to transfer it to
Right.
and have software that can actually interpret and make sense of all this data, apply intelligent rules, and so on. So it's definitely a challenge, and it's one that semiconductor companies are working on. Intel is someone who's working on as far as the computer processor is concerned, and you have another company, an NVIDIA, a graphics processing company that has seen its technology have implications and opportunities for speeding up by crunching some of this data in parallel with a computer processor.
That's great. And every trend comes with its set of winners and losers. Do you have a sense for the winners in this trend?
Yeah, I think longer term, it's definitely going to be companies that are providing the software platform in which some of these algorithms are built. But when you think about also on the hardware side, right now in the early cutting edge stage of innovation, that's really where we're seeing more of the opportunities early on. A company like a Tesla, for example, is doing a lot of innovation in that space and really setting the tone. But compared longer term, I definitely see the opportunity really kind of like in the way of smartphones, where Apple first was the disruptor, if you will, developing both the hardware and the software. And then longer term, it was really the open source platform of Google and
Right.
operating system that took more of the value in the longer term.